In the dynamic landscape of cybersecurity, a proactive stance is not merely beneficial, it is essential. Threat modeling represents a cornerstone of this proactive approach, shifting our focus from reactive defense to anticipatory security. It encourages every security professional to adopt the mindset of an adversary. This methodology compels us to think like hackers, to understand their motivations, techniques, and potential targets. By stepping into the attacker's shoes, we gain invaluable insights into how vulnerabilities might be exploited. The ultimate goal of threat modeling is to build stronger, more resilient defenses that can withstand sophisticated attacks. It is about identifying weaknesses before they are discovered and exploited by malicious actors. This foresight allows organizations to fortify their systems, applications, and networks against a myriad of threats. Threat modeling transforms our security posture from reactive to predictive. Threat modeling is a structured process designed for systematically identifying and analyzing potential threats. It applies to various components within an organization's digital infrastructure, including systems, applications, and networks. This rigorous analysis helps uncover security flaws that might otherwise remain hidden. At its core, threat modeling asks a crucial fundamental question: how would an attacker break in? This inquiry drives a comprehensive examination of all possible entry points and attack vectors. It forces a deep dive into the architecture and functionality of the target. The primary purpose is to enable the pinpointing of weaknesses before malicious exploitation can occur. By proactively identifying these vulnerabilities, organizations can implement effective countermeasures. This significantly reduces the window of opportunity for attackers. Threat modeling plays a critical role in minimizing the risk of data breaches. It helps protect sensitive information from unauthorized access and exfiltration. This proactive measure safeguards an organization's most valuable assets. Furthermore, it minimizes the risk of system compromises, ensuring operational continuity and integrity. Preventing system downtime and unauthorized control is paramount for business resilience. A compromised system can lead to widespread disruption. Finally, threat modeling is instrumental in minimizing the risk of reputational damage. A security incident can severely erode public trust and brand image. Proactive security measures demonstrate a commitment to protecting customer data and privacy. The complexity of modern systems necessitates structured guidance for effective threat modeling. Various frameworks have been developed to provide a systematic approach to this critical process. These methodologies ensure comprehensive coverage and consistency. Among the most widely recognized is the STRIDE framework, developed by Microsoft. STRIDE is an acronym representing 6 distinct categories of threats. Each category helps identify specific types of vulnerabilities within a system. The first category is spoofing, which involves an attacker pretending to be someone or something else. This can lead to unauthorized access or manipulation. Identity verification mechanisms are key defenses against spoofing. Next is tampering, referring to the unauthorized modification of data or system integrity. This can corrupt information or alter system behavior. Data integrity checks and access controls are vital. Repudiation addresses the ability of an attacker to deny having performed an action. This can undermine accountability and audit trails. Non-repudiation mechanisms like digital signatures are crucial. Information disclosure involves the unauthorized exposure of sensitive data. This can lead to privacy breaches or competitive disadvantages. Confidentiality controls are essential to prevent this. Denial of service, or DOS, aims to make a system or resource unavailable to its legitimate users. This can disrupt business operations and cause significant financial losses. Resilience and redundancy are key mitigations. Finally, elevation of privilege occurs when an attacker gains higher access rights than they are authorized for. This can lead to full system compromise. Robust access control and privilege management are critical. Another powerful framework is PASTA, which stands for Process for Attack Simulation and Threat Analysis. PASTA is a 7-step, risk-centric methodology. It integrates business objectives with technical requirements to provide a holistic view of threats. These frameworks provide structured methodologies for comprehensive threat identification. They guide security professionals through a systematic analysis of potential attack surfaces. This ensures no critical area is overlooked. They also offer a common language for security analysis, facilitating clear communication among teams. This shared vocabulary streamlines discussions about vulnerabilities and countermeasures. It promotes a unified approach to security. Ultimately, these frameworks facilitate a systematic approach to analyzing vulnerabilities. They transform what could be an overwhelming task into a manageable, repeatable process. This structured thinking is invaluable for robust security. In practice, threat modeling involves a detailed process where professionals map out potential attack paths. This mapping is not abstract. It is grounded in the specific architecture and functionality of the system being analyzed. It requires a deep understanding of the system's components and interactions. This process inherently involves visualizing attack scenarios from an attacker's perspective. Security teams brainstorm how a malicious actor might exploit design flaws, implementation bugs, or operational weaknesses. This imaginative exercise is crucial for uncovering hidden risks. Threat modeling considers various attack vectors that an adversary might employ. These vectors represent the different ways an attacker can gain unauthorized access or cause harm. Understanding these pathways is fundamental to defense. One common attack vector is phishing, where attackers use deceptive communications to trick users into revealing sensitive information. Threat modeling assesses how a system might be vulnerable to credentials theft via phishing. It considers the human element in security. Social engineering is another significant vector, manipulating individuals into performing actions or divulging confidential information. This vector highlights the importance of user awareness and training within the threat model. It recognizes that people are often the weakest link. Exploiting software vulnerabilities is a classic attack vector, leveraging flaws in code or design. Threat modeling meticulously examines software components for known and potential vulnerabilities. This includes reviewing code, libraries, and third-party integrations. Finally, exploiting misconfigurations represents a frequently overlooked but critical attack vector. Incorrectly configured systems, networks, or applications can create easy entry points for attackers. Threat modeling identifies these configuration weaknesses before they are exploited. Threat modeling is not merely a theoretical exercise, it demonstrates its value through real-world application. Numerous organizations have successfully integrated this approach into their development and operational life cycles. These successes underscore its practical utility. For instance, a financial institution might use threat modeling to secure its new mobile banking application. By identifying potential attack paths like API manipulation or insecure data storage, they can build in robust protections from the outset. This proactive stance prevents costly breaches. A cloud service provider could employ threat modeling to analyze its multi-tenant architecture. They would identify risks such as tenant isolation breaches or unauthorized access to shared resources. This leads to stronger segmentation and access controls. These examples help security students understand how to apply attacker thinking to their own environments. It moves beyond abstract concepts to tangible scenarios. This practical understanding is vital for effective security practice. Threat modeling empowers defenders to stay one step ahead of adversaries. By anticipating attack methods, organizations can implement preventative measures rather than reacting to incidents. This foresight is a significant strategic advantage. It proactively identifies and addresses vulnerabilities before they can be exploited in the wild. This early detection and remediation saves significant time, resources, and potential damage. It shifts security left in the development lifecycle. Consequently, threat modeling significantly reduces the attack surface of systems and applications. By systematically eliminating weaknesses, the number of potential entry points for attackers decreases. A smaller attack surface means fewer opportunities for compromise. Ultimately, this process builds a more robust and resilient cybersecurity posture. It strengthens an organization's overall defense capabilities against evolving threats. This resilience is crucial for long-term security. Threat modeling is crucial in today's rapidly evolving threat landscape. New vulnerabilities and attack techniques emerge constantly, requiring continuous adaptation. It provides a structured way to keep pace with these changes. Therefore, threat modeling is considered a necessity, not just a best practice, for protecting digital assets. It is an indispensable tool for any organization serious about its security. Embracing threat modeling is embracing a future of stronger, more secure systems.